Hi. How are you doing? It's been a long day, eh? Yes. So just bear with us just a little bit. I had this great ambition that I was going to show you a video and everything, but I think time's kind of caught up with us. But the information will be available, so you can download some of our stuff from YouTube if you'd like. So a little bit about me, in the sense that most of my HR experience has actually been in corporate in South Africa. And that's where I've sort of cut my teeth, and then later on, I think it was a call of the conscience or something. I decided one day, you know what? I really want to do something in the development world, and it comes at a sacrifice, eh? I mean, you guys that are sitting around the table here, looking really great, looking really, wonderful, but I know the sacrifices you make. Every one of you could have made options to go into the corporate world. You chose to do what you are doing. And I mean, people need to be commended for that. And it's one of the things as an HR person in this kind of environment that you have to recognize. You have to recognize that sometimes people make sacrifices. The salaries that they initially start off with, maybe they don't even have salaries when they start off with an NPO. Trying to recruit talent, yeah? And it's like chicken and egg, because if you're applying for donor funding, what is the first thing they're going to look at? Capacity. Do you have capacity to deliver on what you're suggesting? And immediately when you start talking about issues around capacity, can you recruit the people at the right sort of caliber that you need to recruit? So a little bit about World Vision. I don't know if many of you know about World Vision. It's one of the big NGOs. Is that it? Okay, great. Our main slogan at the moment, we've gone through some branding. Very important, I think, in this sphere to be very clear and clear-cut about your branding and the kind of message that you want to send. So we've just recently gone through a rebranding exercise, and our motto is inspired to see no child without. Okay? I'm just going to show you some of these slides so that you can just get a sense of the different layers and levels of NPOs within the South African context. So I saw there was a presentation from someone from Save the Children. These are international NGOs that have a footprint in South Africa and have to comply with all legislation, etc., applicable within the South African context. So World Vision really looks at building sustainable futures for children, families, and communities. We operate in about 97 countries worldwide, and totally we have about 40,000 employees. It's with very humble beginnings, and I talk a little bit about values and the cause. It's something that I mentioned earlier. Values and the cause of an organization is what really binds the people to the organization. And if you're successful in communicating those values, embedding them in the way you do your business, recognizing performance when you see it succeeding, that is how you build an association with your brand and with your values. So very, very humble beginnings, way back in 1950, very, very long time ago. It all started with one person, okay? I know in this room, I spoke to somebody over lunch, someone that started their own NGO, one person, one vision, just decided to try this thing. And so I want to encourage you. This was a long, long time ago. I think it's about 64 years ago or so. One person's vision, yeah? Just one decided one day to do this. And out of that vision, you now have this huge, huge international organization that comes out of one person's vision. And it was all about how he communicated his passion. And it's all about, the passion that he had.